draw x-axis and call it as sigma axis. Draw y-axis and call it as shear stress or tau axis. Give some scale for sigma and tau. The numerical is with sigma x as 80 megapascal, sigma y as 40 megapascal. So let us say scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 10 megapascal. If this is the scale, sigma x point will be at 8 centimeter from origin and sigma y point, the value of which is 40 megapascal. So to the scale that will become 4 centimeter. So this point is sigma x, this point is sigma y. Then from sigma x point upward along y direction, draw tau line perpendicular to x axis and the magnitude is 30 megapascal. So with scale that will become 3 centimeter upward and so 3 centimeter tau axis upward from sigma x and downward from sigma y, that will become 3 centimeter. Now take center of sigma x and sigma y, that will become sigma x plus sigma y divided by 2 and that will be at 2 centimeter from sigma y with the scale. So now connect that center of sigma x and sigma y with vertical tau line at top. So you will now be getting that radius of the circle, and with this radius of the circle draw the Mohr circle from center of sigma x and sigma y and top of tau. So now that circle will be something like this. Now in question 2 it was asked to find sigma 1, sigma 2 and tau max. So on sigma axis you have two different points at which circle is cutting x axis. So the maximum is sigma x, sorry, not sigma x, maximum is sigma 1 and the minimum is sigma 2. So now you can measure the sigma 1 line from origin. So it is something like 9.6 or 9.6 centimeter. So 9.6 multiplied by 10 gives us sigma 1 as 96 megapascal, and sigma 2 from origin on x-axis minimum value is 2.4 something. So 2.4 centimeter multiplied with 10 will give us 24 megapascal as sigma 2. And from the center of the circle, if you draw vertical line parallel to y-axis, you will be getting maximum tau. So if you find that on y-axis, it will be somewhere over here, and if you find that length, that is something like 3.8 or 3.9, let us say 3.8. So tau max value will be 3.8 multiplied by 10 as 38 megapascal. Now in question number 4, it is asked to find the solution of third, and it is asked to find the value of sigma x, sorry, not sigma x, the value of the normal stress and the tangential stress at 30-degree angle with vertical. So, and resultant of that is required to be calculated. So if you go through, now to find sigma theta and tau theta in question number 3, that same numerically is to be solved in question number 4 graphically. So from the circle radius, you put protector at 0 degree, and it is asked to find at 30-degree angle what is the sigma theta and tau theta. So you take 2 theta, that is 60 degree from 0 point, and at that point draw the line from center of the circle. So you will be getting one point on the circle. From that point, draw vertical along parallel to tau axis. So you will be getting something like 3 millimeter. So it is 0.3 centimeter. So 0.3 into 10 will be giving you tau theta. So tau theta value at theta is equal to 30 degree is 0.3 into 10, so 3 megapascal. And if you find along sigma axis the point where that vertical was drawn, that is from origin about 9.6 centimeter multiplied by 10, that will give you sigma theta, which is 96 megapascal, or say something like, well, it may be lesser than 96, but okay, 95.98 is the value of analytically solved numerical. And if you find the line from center up to vertical drawn and draw inclined line, that will be giving you the resultant of sigma theta and tau theta. So that inclined line is something like same 9.6 or 9.7, and analytically solved answer is giving 96 megapascal, and graphically also it is giving 96 megapascal. So resultant sigma r is 96 megapascal. That's all. You can find that angle over here, but with graphical, with the scale chosen, it is difficult. If you check with scale as say 1 centimeter is equal to 5 megapascal, your diagram will be greater diagram, and it will give you more exact analysis. Thank you.